Good afternoon. Welcome to the ICTY weekly press briefing. I'm Magdalena Spalinska, spokesperson to Registering Chambers. And as always, I'm also joined here by a representative of the Office of the Prosecutor, Aleksandar Kontic, who is a member of the immediate Office of the Prosecutor. In a special plenary held yesterday, the judges of the ICTY re-elected Judge Theodore Meron as president of the tribunal and Judge Carmel Adjus as vice president for a two-year term starting November the 17th, 2013. In the vote for president, Judge Meron received 12 votes, while Judge Ogon Kwon received 6 votes. After Judge Meron was re-elected, he nominated Judge Adjus as vice president, and Judge Adjus was re-elected by general consensus. I will now turn to court filings. Yesterday, in the case of Radovan Karadzic, Tribunal President Meron appointed judges Flüge, Moloto and Hall to specially appointed chamber following a request made by Karadzic last week to investigate possible contempt of the tribunal by former ICTY prosecutor Carla Del Ponte in the case of Slobodan Milošević. In his request, Karadzic stated that according to a WikiLeaks cable, Carla Del Ponte disclosed confidential witness information from the Slobodan Milošević case to US representatives in 2004. Now, in the appeals case for Jovica Stanisic and Franko Simatovic, the prosecution filed the public redacted version of its appeals brief last Wednesday on the 25th of September. In the brief, the prosecution presented 3 grounds of appeal and argued that the acquittals for both accused should be overturned. Now on to the courtroom schedule. The trial of Ratko Mladic will continue tomorrow, and then we'll have a short break from Friday, the 4th of October, through Wednesday, 16th of October. Following a 2-week adjournment, the Hadžić case is scheduled to recommence on Monday, the 7th of October at 9 a.m. in courtroom 2. Also on the schedule for next week is a status conference for Prlić and other appeals case to be held on Tuesday, the 8th of October, 10 o'clock a.m. in courtroom 3. Sasha.
I have an announcement to make. The prosecutor Serge Bramertz will travel to Bosnia and Herzegovina next week. From 7th to 9th of October, Prosecutor Bramertz will meet with members of the BiH presidency, representatives of the State Prosecutor's Office of Bosnia and Herzegovina, representatives of the victims' organizations, as well as representatives of the international community. The prosecutor's mission to Bosnia and Herzegovina is a part of the preparation for his regular report to the Security Council, which is due later this year.
Thank you, Sasha. It's open for questions, if there are any questions.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have one question concerning the special chamber which Judge Meron appointed. Does he intend to appoint another special chamber to investigate his own conversations with the US diplomats published on a WikiLeaks? The conversation from July 2003, in which he urged the US government to oppose renewal of Carla Del Ponte as a chief prosecutor, and expressing serious concerns about her performance. One would say that this conversation described in a US diplomatic cable might reveal reveal the perception of bias of Judge Meron, and that he trampled on this line of separation between the court and the supposedly independent organ of the court, which is the prosecutor's office.
There has been no request to appoint such a panel, and I have no information that a panel like this is going to be appointed at this moment. Any other questions? If not, thank you very much, and we see each other next week.